So it wasn't the temple ceremony. It wasn't a lot of the other teachings per se. It literally was the patriarchy that brought me down. Now, some of the other books that I read, once that mindset was open to me, I began to read and read and read. Um, House of Females was a really great book that I read, and it opened up my eyes to the truth behind polygamy, that it wasn't a joyous thing, that it wasn't necessarily revealed to Joseph Smith through God, because it was very one-sided, it was very patriarchal, and it served the men in the church, and the women who are glorious, lovely, kind, beautiful people were taken advantage of and went along with it. And they suffered. They suffered greatly. Uh, a Wife Number 19 was another book that I read. Um, outside of Mormonism, I read Sue Monk Kidd, The Dance of the Dissident Daughter. She lost her faith in the evangelical church, and that was a beautiful book to read. I also, because of Greg Prince's book about David O. McKay, I was really touched by Matthew Harris's book, Watchman on the Tower, all about Ezra Taft Benson. If you are questioning patriarchy, or if you are questioning how the church really works, you need to read these books about these men, how there is a huge cover up, how there are huge non-disclosure type activities where these men they try to hide what they teach because they are leaders in the church, and they can't go against what they're saying because this man became a prophet. But in the 60s he was not the prophet, but they can't disregard his conference talks and the things. They just tried to push him aside and make him go away. And that, I learned, was how the church works. They change things, they don't talk about it, they just make them go away. And people who are true believers just continue to accept this. Like, we don't believe that anymore. Oh, okay. I don't know why we don't believe it, but the prophet said we don't. Therefore, I too will no longer believe it. So I want to bring on, this is another great book that I really think this was written by a very faithful member of the church, Charles Harrell. This is My Doctrine. He just goes through Mormon theology. He talks about it. That was a fabulous book.